you.
It's time now to turn our attention to our annual StudentCam competition here on C-SPAN. It is a competition for middle school and high school students. This year's competition focused on a message to President Obama about the most important issue that he should address. Here's a short clip of one of our second prize winners and a little bit of an interview with them.
Being homeless, it taught me how to survive the elements of the winter weather and the summer weather. You have these elements that, you know, like if you got blizzard conditions, you better be ready for it. You know, I would say that I'm a survivor due to the fact that I've been pretty much through it for the last 6.5, 7 years.
I'm originally from New York City. And it's exposed, the homeless people are exposed to us in the raw nature. We have an underground network of people that live in the subway system there. You know, we have shelters that the homeless are actually afraid to go into the shelters behind the violence. You know, and the drug use that goes on inside missions or places that are set up for them. You know, they'd rather stay in the street, they feel safer in the street.
Joining us on the phone is Ryan Wright, a second prize winner in our StudentCam competition from Hershey, Pennsylvania. Good morning, Ryan.
Hello, good morning.
Tell us about the title of your film.
I chose the America That No One Wants to See because it's like the documentary was about this America that no one wants to see, which is the homeless. It's like there's far too many people in this country that go live in their everyday life and see the homeless every day, but they ignore it because it's something that isn't the most appealing and something that a lot of people would rather not see and turn the other way.
And why is homelessness the most urgent issue for President Obama to address?
I feel that homelessness is the most urgent issue that he needs to address because I think far too many times people, they put it aside while we face the quote-unquote bigger problems. And it's like we're never going to get a chance to deal with it because once we finish with the big problems, it's like something else comes up. And it's like, oh, we'll deal with this, and then homelessness, we can pay attention to that once we're finished dealing with this. And as more problems come up, it's almost like we ignore this issue, and it never is really getting dealt with in a proper manner.
How did you conduct research for this film?
I went online, did a lot of online research, and some of the facts that actually showed up in my documentary I got from the ABC website, I believe. And any of my information that I got, I tried to make sure that it was from a legit website, that it wasn't, I tried to look for like .nets or .orgs instead of like the .coms that anybody could put up.
Did you interview any homeless citizens for your film?
Yes, actually the people that I interviewed were actually residents of the Bethesda Mission, which is the homeless shelter in Harrisburg where I did the documentary.
And what did they tell you about their experiences?
They just told me that just a lot of the hardships of being homeless and the things that cause them to become homeless, such as drugs and different things like that, and just that it's hard and more needs to be done for it.
What's the most surprising fact that you found during your research?
I think definitely the most surprising fact that I found out was about how 41% of the homeless are veterans, and they only make up 39% of the general population. And it's like, you would think that the people that fight for our freedom would be taken care of, because without them, we wouldn't have America that we have right now.
How educated do you think Americans are about the issue of homelessness?
I think that many Americans don't realize how many homeless people there actually are, and I don't think that we have enough education on it or know enough about it, because I think it's such a touchy issue that a lot of people will rather just ignore or, like I said, look the other way. So I think when it comes to how much people actually know about it, I don't think they know a lot.
How can Americans become more aware?
I think one way especially is through my documentary. That's one of the reasons why I chose to make it, because I think it's an issue that the president needs to face and that Americans need to open their eyes up and realize that there is a lot of homeless people and something needs to be done about it.
And what is your message to President Barack Obama about homelessness?
My message is just that we need better funding for more programs and different things like that to help these people, because we need to remember that they still are people. They aren't these just homeless people, just like a different kind of human. They're still human beings, just like all of us who need help.
Thank you, Ryan.
You're welcome.
You can watch Ryan Wright's video and the other StudentCam 2009 winning videos at www.studentcam.org.